Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome here to this MyTown TV presentation of Huntington High Baseball. Coming to you live here from Cook Holbrook Field tonight. District and region coverage and playoff coverage here in West Virginia is fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop, presented by Big Sandy Superstores, and made possible thanks to Restoration RX. You're listening to the Restoration RX pregame show as the Parkersburg Big Reds are warming up right now on the field. We'll come back right after this here on the Restoration RX pregame show and tell you about the two teams in just a moment.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Welcome back here to MyTown TV, the presentation of Huntington High Highlander Baseball. It's the first round of the West Virginia State Class 4A playoffs. Let's talk about these Parkersburg Big Reds taking batting practice right now, or taking fielding practice actually right now on the field. They are 14-14 coming into the game. They're 6-8 in their league, the Mountain State League in Class 4A in West Virginia. Now Parkersburg finished up the season losing 5 of their last 6 games. Their last game was a loss at Athens. They lost that one 3-2. Their last win was on May 8th against Marietta by a score of 11-3. Parkersburg, a relatively young team, not even relatively young, they're really young. They don't have a senior in the starting lineup tonight. They'll be led by a few players, but the headliner is Parker Woods, a sophomore center fielder hitting .418 with 5 home runs. He's definitely someone that Huntington will have to watch out for tonight for Parkersburg, as they'll be sending to the mound Gavin Fling, a junior with a 3.85 earned run average, 3-5 on the season, on 11 appearances so far. Fling has struck out 18 and walked 13 in his appearances this season. So we look forward to bringing you this one here at Huntington High tonight. Both teams will play on regardless of what happens tonight. It's a double elimination Class 4A playoffs here in West Virginia. So let's come back here in just a moment here on the Restoration RX pregame show and tell you about the Huntington Highlanders. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you see ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boo stop long.
Candied bacon.
Step forward, one step back. Take your
A buttermilk ranch bun.
Get on back, put your hands up high, drop down low.
With a jalapeno kick.
That's the way it goes at the ranch.
Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX 606-694-1096 today. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Welcome back here to MyTown TV as we're set to bring you West Virginia Class 4A playoff action here from Huntington High, Cook Holbrook Field. The Huntington Highlanders set to host the Parkersburg Big Reds. We talked about Parkersburg, 14-14. In the intro there, we're going to talk about the Huntington Highlanders now under head coach John Dennison. They are 15-14 this season, 6-6 in the league, the Mountain State League. They did play Parkersburg earlier this season on April 8th. They played at Huntington High here, and they beat Parkersburg 2-1. Huntington High has finished their season on an up-and-down note. They've won a game, lost a game, won a game, lost a game, won a game, and lost a game in their last 6. Last one was a loss at Point Pleasant High School, 1-0. But they won the one before that here on May 11th against Oak Hill, 3-2. Lost to Raceland 6-2, and beat Greenup County, a game I had the privilege of being here and doing in 9 innings. A really good game on senior night here at Huntington High. Beat them 6-5. Greenup County, of course, with a big win last night in the Kentucky playoffs to move on to the region tournament. So the coaches are meeting at the plate right now with the umpires. Let's take one more break here on the Restoration RX pregame show, and we'll be right back with baseball action for you here on MyTown TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall, Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Back here on MyTown TV as the starting lineups are ready to be announced. Let's check in on the starting lineups here with Carson Elkins, the PA announcer.
The pitcher, number 7, Gavin Fling. The center fielder, number 25, Parker Woods. The catcher, number 2, Chaz Elam. The shortstop, number 3, Connor Elkins. The designated hitter, number 9, Tyler Cameron. The third baseman, number 18, Landon Allman. The first baseman, number 1, Noah Holland. The right fielder, number 5, Cole Sisk. The second baseman, number 4, Jackson Myers. And the left fielder, number 17, Evan Schulteis. The substitutes for the Parkersburg Big Reds are number 6, C.J. Caritas. Number 10, Julian Reinhardt. Number 12, Brady Miller. Number 15, Nick Romine. Number 25, Parker Woods. Number 95, Luke Eagle. And number 00, Chase Richards. Now let's meet the Huntington Highlanders. First, the substitutes. Number 00, Carson McDowell. Number 7, Chris Midkiff. Number 9, Matt Hood. Number 11, Caleb Lucas. Number 13, Xavier Daniels. Number 17, Merrick Midkiff. Number 23, Jacob Hale. Number 25, Tyler Long. Number 26, Jordan Brooks. Number 33, Tavion Wilson. And number 43, Derek Legg. Now the starting lineup. The center fielder, number 10, Jacob Ramey. The second baseman, number 15, Bradley Johnson. The catcher, number 4, Xavier Goodwin. The shortstop, number 3, Cash White. The right fielder, number 6, Cooper Mayo. The first baseman, number 14, Grady Franks. The left fielder, number 12, Evan Childers. The pitcher, number 2, Jamie Legg. And the third baseman, number 1, Caleb Nicely. We now ask you to please rise.
We'll take a break as they have the national anthem playing here and be right back.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX Water, Fire, Mold, Sewage Cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX 606-694-1096 today. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Rights to this.
Welcome back here to MyTown TV. Can you hear me okay on there, guys? I saw it was way down low here. It's okay? Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, welcome back here to MyTown TV from Huntington High Baseball Field, Cook Holbrook Field. Huntington Highlanders getting set to take on the Parkersburg Big Reds. Let's look how Huntington shakes out in the field here. From left to right field, it's Evan Childers over in left field. Jacob Ramey in center field. Cooper Mayo in right field. Around the horn in the infield, it's Caleb Nicely at third base. Cash White at shortstop. Bradley Johnson at second base. Grady Franks at first. Xavier Goodwin behind the plate. And left-hander Jamie Legg, the senior, takes the mound.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 7, Gavin Fling.
Jamie Legg with a 3.59 earned run average. 3 wins, 3 losses. On the season, Parkersburg has Fling, Gavin Fling, Parker Woods, and Chaz Elam. Fling skies it high in the air. Center fielder Jacob Ramey underneath it makes the catch. 1 away, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 25, Parker Woods.
Parker Woods, here's the guy you got to watch out for on the Parkersburg team. Leg delivers a strike right in there. 0-1 the count to Woods. Woods hitting .418 with 5 home runs on the season. Belts that one in the left center field area. The center fielder, Jacob Ramey, gets over to make the play, and Woods is safely on at first base with a single. That'll bring the catcher Chaz Elam to the plate. Chaz Elam, a .282 hitter. On the season for Parkersburg. Elam, a junior, very young Parkersburg team. No seniors in the starting lineup. All juniors and 1 sophomore. That sophomore being Parker Woods, the team's leading hitter, standing at first base. That pitch fouled back to the screen. Warm day here in Huntington, 90 degrees at game time. Leg comes set in the stretch. Woods has a short lead over at first base, and he gets him swinging on 3 pitches. 3-pitch strikeout from Jamie Legg on Chaz Elam. For out number 2, I'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Connor Elkins. He's a junior. He hits .308 on the season, 20 RBIs. Legg just off the plate with that one. 1 ball and no strikes. Nice pitch from Legg as Elkins swings through it. 1-1 the count. Just missed off the inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. To the cleanup hitter, Connor Elkins, just underway here from Cook Holbrook Field. Round 1 of the Class 4A West Virginia State Playoff. Swing and a miss by Elkins again. 2-2 the count. Legg comes set. Woods off and running, but strike 3 swinging as he retires 2 batters by strikeout, 1 by flyout. The top of the first is over. We'll be right back here. No score. Huntington will be at bat in a moment here on MyTown TV.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Back here on MyTown TV. It's playoff baseball here from West Virginia, the Class 4A playoffs, as you see for Parkersburg out there warming up on the mound. Gavin Fling, a junior with a 3.85 earned run average, 3-5 record on the season. He's making his 12th appearance. He is the most active of all the, well, no, not the most active, but he's definitely one of the top ones in the rotation for Parkersburg this season. Let's look at this Parkersburg defense from left field to right field. It's Evan Schulteis in left field. Parker Woods, the dynamic center fielder, the sophomore, Cole Sisk over in right field. Around the horn in the infield, it's Landon Allman at third. Connor Elkins at shortstop. Jackson Myers at second. Noah Holland at first base. Chaz Elam behind the plate. Huntington's lineup looks like this. Jacob Ramey leads off. Bradley Johnson, Xavier Goodwin, Cash White, Cooper Mayo, Grady Franks, Evan Childers, Jamie Legg, and Caleb Nicely. As the lefty Gavin Fling flings the first one home and gets a strike. Battle of left-handers here tonight. Gavin Fling and Jamie Legg. That ball ripped to the first baseman. He bobbles it. Can he make the play? No, the tremendous speed of Jacob Ramey beats it out. So Ramey will be on first base with a bobble there from the first baseman, Noah Holland.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 15, Bradley Johnson.
There's Bradley Johnson, a senior, hitting .321 on the season. Ramey, the leading hitter on this Huntington squad, finds himself on first base. Start this game. Gavin Fling gives a look over to first base and causes Jacob Ramey to slide back into the bag safely. The junior Fling will go to first base this time, keeping Ramey close. Johnson sends this one to right center field. The two players come together. The right fielder, Cole Sisk, makes the catch as Parker Woods wisely ran in front of him. So it's one away here in the bottom of the first for
the Highlanders, number 4,
Huntington.
Xavier Goodwin.
Here's Xavier Goodwin, a senior as well, hitting .338 on the season. In the number 3 spot in the order. Well, they got Jacob Ramey picked off first base. They go ahead and tag him out at second. Good move by the pitcher Gavin Fling. So there's the second out of the inning. 2 away. So nobody on the base paths now for Xavier Goodwin, catcher for the Highlanders. Fling back to working from the rotation. I noticed in his warm-ups he has a nice breaking ball. He uses it right there to hit the outside corner. Strike on the inside corner. Wow, Fling really got command of his pitches early here. This one sliced right down the line, though. Nice placement there by Xavier Goodwin. And good play by Cole Sisk out there in right field. Getting it back in quickly, holding Goodwin to a single. But a nice piece of hitting there, making the pickoff play all the more important. Here comes the shortstop and his cleanup hitter, Cash White. Cash White hitting .253 on the season, 3 extra base hits, 3 doubles. As now Goodwin gets his lead off first base, and White chops it foul down the third base line. No balls and 1 strike. Winner of this one will go on to play George Washington, very likely, as they're playing Parkersburg South this evening at 6:30. In the next round, they're the highest seed in this part of the bracket. And the loser will host Woodrow Wilson. Losers to Parkersburg South in round 1. Fling hits the outside corner with that one. Home plate umpire likes both corners. There's the two-strike pitch right to the shortstop. Well fielded by the shortstop, Connor Elkins, as he flips on to Jackson Myers for the force play at second. No score after one. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Give me that.
Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, Parker.
Parks Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Super.
Welcome back here to MyTown TV for Huntington Highlander baseball. It's the playoffs, West Virginia Class 4A playoffs. Huntington's first game in this year's playoff brackets. Huntington finished off their season with a record of 15-14, 6-6 in the Mountain State League. Playing the Parkersburg Big Reds here. One inning is in the books, no score. Both teams sent 4 hitters to the plate in the first inning. Jamie Legg, the pitcher on the mound for the Highlanders, has struck out 2 in a row. He struck out Chaz Elam and Connor Elkins to finish off the first. It'll be Tyler Cameron, Noah Holland, and Cole Sisk.
Number 9, Tyler Cameron.
Tyler Cameron's the designated hitter for Parkersburg. Legg way off the plate with that one. 1 ball and no strikes to Cameron. Cameron hitting .246 as the designated hitter. Fouls this one out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Parkersburg hitting .266 as a team. Huntington hitting .310 as a team, to give you a reference for comparison there between these two squads. Huntington beat Parkersburg earlier this season 2-1. Good off-speed pitch there, just missed and off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Tyler Cameron. Stands back in the box. Legg. Right back to Jamie Legg. He fires on to Grady Franks at first base for the out. 1 away here in the second. Here comes Noah Holland, another junior, first baseman. Holland hitting .259 this year. 2 extra base hits on the season. Left-hander facing the left-hander Jamie Legg, and there's a strike right in there. Legg rocks into his wind up. That one fouled out of play. No balls and 2 strikes on Holland. Fouls it away again. Count remains 0-2. Nice breaking ball, caught the outside corner, froze him on that one. Strike 3 for his 3rd strikeout of the game. We're only 5 outs into this one.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 5, Cole Sisk.
Jamie Legg looking good out there so far. Here's Cole Sisk now at the plate for Parkersburg. Sisk hitting .209, but he belts this one to the corner, just foul. That could have been a big hit for the 209 hitting Cole Sisk. He has 3 extra base hits on the year, 3 doubles. He was right on that one. Just missed it. But it's nothing more than a long strike. He comes back to try again here against Jamie Legg, who rocks into his windup. Delivers the off-speed pitch on the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes. Legg looking tremendous so far in this game. I know it's early, but I saw him pitch against Greenup County. He looks better tonight than he did against the Musketeers. And Huntington won that game 6-5 in 9 innings. Legg into his motion again. Gets the hitter to, they say it was a foul ball. Just foul. Xavier Goodwin got out of there and picked it up. Just to the right side of the first base line. Legg, the 2-strike pitch. Off the plate inside. Two balls and 2 strikes. Legg delivers the pitch. Strike 3. Struck him out for his 4th strikeout of the game. Fans Cole Sisk to end the 2nd inning for Parkersburg. So we'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV. No score.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UKKings.org.
We're back here on MyTown TV. We're through 1.5 innings of baseball. It's no score. Parkersburg and Huntington squaring off here in round 1 of the Class 4A playoffs. Huntington will be sending hitters 5, 6, and 7 to the plate this inning. Cooper, Mayo, Grady, Franks, and Evan Childers. Cooper Mayo standing in, a 300 hitting senior. He has 6 extra base hits on the season. No home runs, only 1 home run on the Huntington team all year. That was Xavier Goodwin. The left-hander Gavin Fling sends the first pitch in, and Cooper Mayo fouls it back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. Fling gets that curveball to curve right over the outside corner again. No balls and 2 strikes to Mayo. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Strike 3. Nice job by Gavin Fling. His first strikeout of the game. Something tells me we could have a pitching battle on our hands tonight. These 2 left-handers looking pretty good. There's Grady Franks, a junior, hitting .339. 4 extra base hits on the season. He'll try his hand against the left-handed offerings of Gavin Fling. Takes strike 1. Fling into his motion. Ripped to the third baseman, and he lets it go right through the wickets there at third base. He right to the outfield. That'll be an error on the third baseman, Landon Allman. So Grady Franks is aboard.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 12, Evan Childers.
See if Huntington can make it count. They had a couple base runners the last inning. Couldn't do anything with them. Evan Childers stands in now. Childers hitting .280 on the season. He's a senior. Lane comes set, delivers a nice pitch inside. Strike two. No balls and 2 strikes to Evan Childers. Jamie Legg, the pitcher, waits on deck. That one down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fling comes set, and timeout is called. Childers back in the box. Slices this one out to right field. It's fair. It's a fair ball right down the line. Falls in as Childers is going to be standing into second base with a double. Placed that one perfectly down the right field line. And Huntington is in business here with 1 out in the bottom of the second, with runners in scoring position now. Grady Franks over at third, and Evan Childers, fresh off his double, out at second. Big opportunity here for the pitcher, Jamie Legg, to help himself out. 2 runners out there in scoring position. .286 hitter on the season. He has only 2 RBIs all season long. He would love to get number 3 and 4 right here. Caleb Nicely waits on deck for Huntington. There's the pitch. That one hits the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Legg. Playing, working from the stretch, looking in at Chaz Elam, his battery mate. Comes set, delivers the pitch way off the plate, gets past Elam. Here comes Franks home. He makes it home safe. Nice job, good hustle there by Grady Franks. It's like we saw a car wreck there at home plate. He slid across the plate and I think got tagged in the face, but he appears to be fine over there. Good job by Grady Franks making it home, and it's 1-0 Huntington. Here in the second. Now Evan Childers moved on to third base. Swing and a miss by Legg. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. But Huntington is in the lead. You're early in this one. Breaking ball almost broke in the inside corner. Does not do so, though. He's ran the count full to Jamie Legg. So Fling, after having given up the run on the wild pitch. Nice shot by Jamie Legg into the outfield. As he'll bring home Evan Childers. Base hit by Jamie Legg. Nobody got a glove on it at all. They maybe should have, but they didn't. Runner coming into the game for Huntington here is number 9, Matt Hood. He's coming in to run for the pitcher, Jamie Legg, after Legg delivered the single up the middle and the RBI. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Nicely, hitting .250 on the season. Out of this number 9 spot tonight for Huntington. Oh, he got him at first base. Nice move from Gavin Fling. That's been something he's definitely had going so far. So Matt Hood comes on to run and gets promptly thrown out. Very little time out there on the field. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Second runner in 2 innings that Gavin Fling has picked off the base paths. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lang gets nicely to chase that one out of the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nicely. Fouls this one off down the first base line. He'll come back to the batter's box, try again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-0. Highlanders on top. Thanks to an Evan Childers double, a wild pitch, a Jamie Legg single. Bottom of the order coming through for Huntington so far. Nicely chops it to the third baseman. He fields it. He fires it across the diamond. He gets the out. 5-3. It's Landon Allman over to Noah Holland. On the out, we're through 2 complete. It's Huntington 2, Parkersburg nothing. We'll be right back with the third here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you say ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boo stop long.
Candied bacon.
3 steps forward, 1 step back.
A buttermilk ranch bun.
Put your hands up high, drop down low.
With a jalapeno kick.
The way it goes at the ranch.
Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.
We are back here on MyTown TV. Huntington High leads the Parkersburg Big Reds 2-0 after 2 innings of play. I'd like to remind you, Toyota and your local West Virginia Toyota dealers are proud to be the official partner of the WVSSAC, supporting high school sports all across West Virginia. Visit us at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Number 4, Jackson Myers.
Parkersburg comes up here in the top of the 3rd inning with their 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. Jackson Myers, Evan Schulteis, and Gavin Fling. Jamie Legg, the left-hander, still out there on the mound for Huntington. Jackson Myers, another junior, stands in hitting .250 on the season. 2-0. Misses again, 3-0 now, so Jamie Legg relaxing a bit after getting the 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 2nd. Sends a strike down the middle that time to Xavier Goodwin. Up high with that one. He's put the number 8 hitter aboard with the base on balls, his first walk of the game. Parkersburg's 2nd base runner. They had 1 back in the 1st in Parker Woods.
Number 17, Evan Schulteis.
Here comes Evan Schulteis, hitting a cool 0.50, 50 average on the season. He squares to bunt, pulls it back in time, 1 ball and no strikes. Myers over at first base, getting his lead. Grady Franks holding him on. Legg delivers the pitch, swing and a miss by Schulteis. 1 ball, 1 strike. Legg comes set, delivers the pitch. This one popped high into the air on the left side. Shortstop looks like he has the beat on it, calling it, makes the, no, did he come up with it? No, it hit the ground down there. It would have been a great play by Shortstop Cash White, he gave chase all the way over near the fence, but Evan Schulteis lives to fight another day. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He'll come back to the batter's box, try it again. As Jackson Myers gets his lead off first. Another one popped up to the left side. Third baseman nicely makes the call and the catch for out number 1. 1 away here in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Now batting for the Big
We're
Reds,
back to the top of the order.
Number 7, Gavin Fling.
The pitcher, 342 hitting Gavin Fling. He flew out to Jacob Ramey to start off the game on the first pitch of the ball game. Swings again on the first pitch. Nice fielding by Franks on to second base. They found Cash White down there covering, but good play by Grady Franks getting the lead runner. Fling will be on first base with the fielder's choice, but Franks comes through with the out, 3-6.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 25, Parker Woods.
Now again, here's where Jamie Legg will want to be careful as Parker Woods stands in, the 418 hitting sophomore sensation. He gets him with a nice change up, strike 1. Woods has 5 home runs, 9 more extra base hits on the season. 33 hits and 79 at-bats. I'll make that 34 out of 80 right now after he got a single his first time up. 1 ball, 1 strike. From Legg to Woods. He's out in front of that one. Foul ball. Legg has him where he wants him here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, ahead in the count. Let's see if he can finish off Woods and finish off the Big Reds here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Legg comes set. Delivers the pitch. Woods pops it sky high. Who's going to call it? Nicely. Looks like he has a beat on it. At third base, he makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning after 2.5. It's 2-0. Huntington leads. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 3rd here in just a moment here on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
We're back here on MyTown TV. 2.5 innings are in the books. Huntington leads it 2-0 over Parkersburg. Gavin Fling, the junior lefty for the Big Reds, still on the mound. Doing work here for Parkersburg. He'll be facing the top of the order for Huntington coming up here in the 3rd inning. Jacob Ramey, Bradley Johnson, and Xavier Goodwin. Don't forget, for the best news coverage of high school sports in West Virginia all year, follow Joe Bricado and Greg Carey's Daily Post at wvmetronews.com. That's wvmetronews.com. Jacob Ramey, the top hitter on this Highlander squad, shows it right there as he rockets a single right through the middle. And he's aboard. He'll be more careful over at first base this time, I'm quite sure. He got picked off in the 1st inning. after getting it aboard.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 15, Bradley Johnson.
There's Bradley Johnson. He flied out to Cole Sisk, got in right field in his first try in inning number 1. Johnson stands in against Fling. Rips one to left center field. Can the center fielder get there? Nope. Parker Woods comes up short on it, and it's 2 singles in a row. 2 pitches, 2 singles. And Huntington's back in business here in the 3rd. 2 runners on for Xavier Goodwin.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 4, Xavier Goodwin.
Goodwin hitting .338, 23 RBIs on the season. He leads Huntington in RBIs by a considerable margin. Has an opportunity here in inning number 3 to widen the lead that the Highlanders have established on Parkersburg. Squares to bunt, though. Lays down a nice bunt. Dancing down the third base line, but it goes foul. Really good effort there by Xavier Goodwin. Cash White, the cleanup hitter, waits on deck. Ramey out at second, Johnson at first. Bottom of inning number 3 here from Cook Holbrook Field. Squares to bunt, tries it again down the third base line and misses that one even more foul than the last. So no balls and 2 strikes. The bunt will probably be off now as Xavier Goodwin was just trying to move the base runners up and get two guys in scoring position. Could not do so. We'll see if he can get a base hit here instead. Gavin Fling. Readies himself in the stretch, delivers the pitch, swing and a miss. Blew that one past Xavier Goodwin for strike 3. First out of the bottom of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Cash White.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 3, Cash White.
And White had a hard hit ball to the shortstop, Connor Elkins, in inning number 1, who made a nice play, flipping it on to Jackson Myers for the force out at second base. Big lead being established out there at second base. Here, White hits it right to the shortstop again, and we see a repeat of what he did in inning number 1. They can't get him on the double play. But good play out there by Connor Elkins and Jackson Myers, getting the force out once again. Jacob Ramey moves on to third base. Cash White safe at first. His second fielder's choice of the game.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 6,
2 outs in the inning.
Cooper Mayo.
Here comes senior Cooper Mayo, the right fielder. Tonight for Huntington. He struck out in the 2nd. That ball almost sailed over the top of Noah Holland's head, but he made the catch on it. As Gavin Fling trying to hold Cash White close over at first base. Mayo in the batter's box. Fling. Again, he got him. Nope, he didn't catch the ball over at first base. Kind of a low throw. But he had him leaning over there. The Huntington runners at first base, they really got to watch out because it's clear Gavin Fling has a pretty deceptive move over there. We've seen him already pick off 2 runners tonight. Fling delivers that one to home plate inside. 1 ball and no strikes to Cooper Mayo as Huntington tries to add to their 2-0 lead. Runner on third base is Jacob Ramey. Froze him again and picked him off. Unbelievable, really. 3rd pickoff of the game for Gavin Fling out there on the mound. That's 3 complete. It's 2-0. Huntington leads. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Give me that. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, Parker.
Parks Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
Water, mold, fire, sewage cleanup handled fast by certified pros. When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX 606 694 1096 today. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
We're back here and through 3 innings of baseball here from Cook Holbrook Field in Huntington, West Virginia, Huntington High School. The Highlanders lead 2-0 over the Parkersburg Big Reds. Jamie Legg on the mound for Huntington. The senior has done a splendid job for 3 innings of work. Huntington's kind of shot themselves in the foot to some degree on the offensive side of things. They've had 3 runners picked off the base paths by pitcher Gavin Fling, quelling what would be bigger rallies for the Highlanders. Let's see if Parkersburg can make that pay off for them. Chaz Elam, the number 3 hitter, stands in against Legg. There's strike 1. It'll be Elam, Elkins, and Cameron. The 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Parkersburg here in the 4th. Legg, nice breaking ball that time, right to the second baseman, Bradley Johnson, who passes on to Grady Franks for the out. 1 away. Huntington playing great so far in this one, particularly Jamie Legg out there on the mound. You know what greatness is built with? Well, greatness is built with chocolate milk. The official beverage of the WVSSAC, the American Dairy Association's Mideast, reminds you low-fat chocolate milk has the right mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to rehydrate and refuel the muscles. Drink-milk.com. So visit drink-milk.com. 1 ball, 1 strike from Jamie Legg to Connor Elkins, the cleanup hitter who struck out back in the 1st inning on Jamie Legg's offerings. There's a foul ball back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Legg rocks into his windup. That one up high, 2-2. Legg's given up 1 hit so far in this one. Struck out 4. Let's go with the breaking ball there. It's fouled back to the screen. Count remains 2-2 against the cleanup hitter, Connor Elkins. Elkins hitting .308 on the season. One of the better Parkersburg hitters. He strokes this one out to left field, right down in the corner. It falls. It goes all the way to the fence. Elkins cruises into second base. Well, he decides to slide into second base. But no play out there. He gets a double, and he's got Parkersburg started here in the 4th. There's the 2nd hit of the game now for the Big Reds.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 9, Tyler Cameron.
There's Tyler Cameron, the designated hitter, 246 hitter, has a runner out there in scoring position now, though. Legs pitches off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to Cameron. Cameron has 11 RBIs this season. Foul ball, 1-1. Legg peers into Goodwin. Waiting for the sign. Gets the pitch he wants and is set to deliver to home plate. Another foul ball by Tyler Cameron. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning. Legg shakes off the sign. Now he delivers the 1-2. Strike three. He knew what he wanted. He got the strikeout on Tyler Cameron. Second out of the fourth inning. Now that'll bring Noah Holland to the plate, the first baseman.
For the Big Reds, number 1.
The left-handed Noah Holland facing the lefty Jamie Legg. Connor Elkins out there at second base, courtesy of the double to the left field wall. 1-0, the count to Holland. That one belted in the right center field gap out there. Nice play made by Jacob Ramey to hold Holland to a single, but it's a run scored now. Connor Elkins comes across the plate. RBI single for Noah Holland. Parkersburg has cut this lead in half, 2-1.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 5, Cole Sisk.
Here comes Cole Sisk. He was a strikeout victim in the second inning, and you have to wonder if you see Huntington get 3 players picked off in the 3 innings so far, if that'll come back to bite them in this one. Often it does. They've stopped their own rallies so far, getting picked off the base paths in each of the innings. Legg delivers the pitch. Nice stop by Goodwin. He can't find it for a moment, but the base runner Noah Holland stays put on first base. Legg delivers the 2-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike to Holland. Or no, I'm sorry, Sisk. Holland on first base. Sisk, a 209 hitter for Parkersburg, way out in front of that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-1 lead here in the top of the 4th inning for Parkersburg. He belts that one right down the left field line as Evan Childers gets on his horse and does a good job bringing that back in and holding Sisk to the double. More importantly, holding Holland at third base, not giving up that tying run just yet, but the Parkersburg bats have come alive here in the 4th. A double for Connor Elkins, a single for Noah Holland, and a double for Cole Sisk. Now here comes Jackson Myers. He walked in the last inning. He's a 250 hitter. Pops this one high into the air. Grady Franks looks like he has a beat on it, but he can't quite get it. Last second, that ball moved on him. So that's another one of those opportunities for the Highlanders. Let's see if Parkersburg can make good on that. Jackson Myers has another chance. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on second and third. Sisk at second. Holland at third. Huntington clinging to a 2-1 lead. That's a nice pitch there from Jamie Legg. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Legg comes set in the stretch. Delivers the pitch. It's hammered out to center field. The center fielder misjudged it for a moment. Jacob Ramey dropped it out in center field. 2 runs are going to score. Jackson Myers is into second base. Wow, Jacob Ramey, he came in on the ball first, and then he realized it was further than he thought. He then backtracked toward the center field fence and just could not come up with it. Parkersburg plates 2 more on that one. They now have a 3-2 lead. Wow. There's a visit to the mound for Huntington. Well, this visit to the mound just reminds you that GoMart is founded in West Virginia and proud to support its schools, athletes, and communities. Supporting the state high school championships, GoMart celebrates the spirit that brings us together. Go for good times, go for GoMart. All right, Josh. Go for Gomart.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 17, Evan Schulteis.
Here we go. Runner out there at second base. Evan Schulteis now, the number 9 hitter, stands in for Parkersburg. Jamie Legg was cruising along as he headed into this 4th inning, and swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike on Schulteis. A double for Elkins, a double for Sisk. That one right back up the middle, hits Legg in the leg. It's going to be a hit for Evan Schulteis. So he's on first base. Myers moves to third. Here comes the top of the order, and I believe we are going to have a pitching change here as the coach is headed back to the mound. So let's take a break and be right back here on MyTown TV.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable.
We're back here. The coach was just coming out to check the status of Jamie Legg's leg. As top of the order's up for Parkersburg now. Big moment in this game here in the top of the 4th inning. The Parkersburg has plated 3 runs. Legg was obviously all right. I thought the coach was coming out to take him out of the game. There's a strike. The lefty Jamie Legg. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gavin Fling. He's flew out to Jacob Ramey out there in center field in inning number 1. Here's a base hit right up the middle. No, good play by the shortstop, Cash White, stopping it, but it still is a base hit, infield base hit. And Parkersburg plates another run. Jackson Myers slides across the plate. Schulteis moves to second. Another single for Parkersburg in this inning, proving to be quite the inning for the Big Reds.
Parker Woods.
Big Reds are having a big 4th here at Huntington. Lead at 4-2 now. And here's their best hitter standing in, Parker Woods. He check swings it back to Jamie Legg. He's going to get the out at first base to Grady Franks. And that'll close out the inning, but not before Parkersburg plates 4. We're halfway through this one, 3.5 through it. Parkersburg leads 4-2. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughter.
We're back here on MyTown TV. We're halfway through this game. 3.5 innings are in the books. Parkersburg leads at 4-2 over Huntington High after a big 4-run top half of the 4th inning. Jamie Legg, the starting pitcher for Huntington, was cruising along through this game, but Parkersburg's bats came to life in the top of the 4th. They now lead at 4-2. Huntington will counter here in the bottom half of the 4th with their number 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Cooper Mayo, Grady Franks, and Evan Childers.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 6, Cooper Mayo.
Gavin Fling sends it to the plate. Cooper Mayo to the shortstop. Fires it across the diamond for the out. Nice play there by Connor Elkins. On to Noah Holland for out number 1. That'll bring Grady Franks to the plate.
14, Grady Franks.
Grady Franks reached back in the second inning with an error on third baseman Landon Allman. Fling rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch down and inside. 1 ball and no strikes to Franks. Franks chops this one foul. 1-1. Frank stands back in the box. There's the pitch from Fling. He fouls it off. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Grady Franks. Bottom half of the 4th inning. West Virginia State Class 4A playoffs. Swing and a miss. Fling struck Franks out. Second out of the inning. That'll bring up Evan Childers.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 12, Evan Childers.
Childers doubled his last at bat. Takes strike 1 from Fling. That went down low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1. Another one down in the dirt. Fling steps off the rubber, recollects himself, and ready to go once more. Rocks into his motion. Delivers another one low. 3 balls and 1 strike now to the number 7 hitter, Evan Childers, who doubled his last try in the second inning. And he's worked a walk this time here against Gavin Fling. That'll bring Jamie Legg to the plate. Chance to help his own cause here. He did get a single the last time through the second base side.
Jamie Legg.
2 away already here in the 4th, though. So, and one thing Huntington does want to watch out here for Evan Childers. Wants to get a short lead over at first base, as we've seen 3 Highlanders picked off already by Gavin Fling. Legg fouls the first offering off. No balls and 1 strike. Warm evening here in Huntington, 88 degrees. It was 90 at game time. Legg lays down a nice bunt. Fling fields it onto first base to Noah Holland for the out. Well played.
That's the end of the 4th inning with a score of Parkersburg 4.
We're through 4 innings of play. It's Parkersburg 4, Huntington 2. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you see ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boots start loud.
Candied bacon.
Step forward, one step back. Take your
A buttermilk ranch bun.
it all back. Put your hands up high, drop down low.
With a jalapeno kick.
That's the way it goes at the ranch.
Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.
We're back here on MyTown TV. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We are through 4 innings of baseball. Parkersburg leads Huntington 4-2. They're in the first round of the Class 4A West Virginia playoffs. The winner of this one will go on to play the winner of the George Washington Parkersburg South game tonight. The loser of this one will go on to play Woodrow Wilson. While we wait for Parkersburg to bat here, we'll remind you Hope Gas congratulates all the teams in this year's state championship playoffs. Learn more about Hope's community efforts by following them on Instagram. Good luck to the teams from everyone at Hope Gas. Now Parkersburg will start this 5th inning the same way they started the 4th inning. They batted around in the 4th inning. Chaz Elam was the first hitter there. He drives this one to deep center field. Jacob Ramey makes the play this time, though, against Chaz Elam. For 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. It's just what Jamie Legg needed here to start this 5th.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 3, Connor Elkins.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Elkins. He doubled his last try, last inning. He takes strike 1. Legg rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch. This one sliced out to right center field. That's going to drop for a single. Right fielder Cooper Mayo picks it up, fires it in. But Connor Elkins now 2 for 3 in the game. And Parkersburg has yet another base runner.
Now batting for the Big
Here comes the
Reds,
designated hitter, Tyler Cameron.
Tyler Cameron.
He's grounded out to the pitcher and struck out in the game, 0 for 2. So far, Legg steps off the rubber and looks into Goodwin for his sign. Comes set. Delivers it down and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Cameron. Elkins over at first. Short lead. Swing and a miss by Cameron. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here in the top half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss again by Cameron. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Change up down the third base side. Nice play by the third baseman, but it's thrown into right field. Made a nice play on the ball over there, did Caleb nicely, but the throw was just off the mark. Got past Bradley Johnson into right field. So Elkins moves on to third base. Cameron finds himself at first base. And here comes Noah Holland.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 1, Noah Holland.
Huntington needs a double play here or a strikeout in the worst way. They don't want to give up any more runs here in the 5th inning. Legg fires it into Holland for a ball down low. Holland singled his last at bat. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Struck out in the 2nd. Legg delivers the pitch off the plate. No, he caught the inside corner there on Holland. 1 ball and 1 strike. Noah Holland. Leg again, steps off and recomposes himself. Steps back onto the mound. Looks into Goodwin. Delivers a nice change up in there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now to Holland. Holland, Sisk, and Myers, the next 3 hitters, due up here for the Big Reds. That one off the plate. 2-2 the count. All 3 hit the ball hard last inning. Sisk doubled. Jackson Myers then hit it all the way to deep center field where it was dropped. This one sliced down the left field line. Left fielder Evan Childers giving chase. It goes out of play. Count remains 2-2. Leg. Delivers the 2-2. I think he got him swinging that time. Yep. Sure did. Noah Holland went around. Jamie Legg records the strikeout. His 5th strikeout of the game.
Now batting for the Big Reds.
As I said, they needed a double play or a strikeout. They got the strikeout there. So now here comes Cole Sisk, the right fielder. He's 1 for 2. Strikeout back in the 2nd, but then he doubled in the 4th. He takes strike 1 from Jamie Legg. Top of the 5th inning. Huntington has 3 more chances to get back into this game and tie things up. Good change up, off speed offering. No balls and 2 strikes now. Sisk. Got to be looking for some contact here. Try to make something happen for the Big Reds here in the top of the 5th. Runner going to go ahead and go. They're going to let him take second base. Wise move there. They were trying to dupe Jamie Legg into getting the runner into some sort of rundown while there's a strike 3 put across the outside corner by Jamie Legg as he records 2 strikeouts to end the inning. We are through 4.5 innings of play. Parkersburg leads 4-2. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Mom, what's for dinner?
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
We're back here for the bottom of the 5th inning here on MyTown TV. Huntington High Highlanders baseball. Highlanders find themselves trailing 4-2. We head into this bottom half of the 5th inning. They have hitters 9, 1, and 2 up here in this bottom of the 5th against Gavin Fling.
Caleb Nicely.
Here comes Caleb Nicely. Nicely a sophomore. Hitting .250 on the season. He grounded out to the 3rd baseman. His only at bat so far tonight, back in the 2nd inning. Playing off the plate with the first pitch of the 5th. 1 ball and no strikes. Fling rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike to Nicely. Nicely It's a nice base hit into right field, where Cole Sisk comes over to field it, and that's just what Huntington needed to get their number 9 man on. Turn things over with nobody out. Man on base for the top of the order.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 10, Jacob Ramey.
Here comes Jacob Ramey. He's the leading hitter on this Huntington team this season. .427 average. 16 RBIs, 11 extra base hits. Swings and misses at the first pitch off the plate there from Gavin Fling. No balls and 1 strike. Fling comes set, delivers the pitch right back up the middle. Fling fields it. Do they get the double play? They do not get the double play, but they do get the lead runner out at second base. Fling turns around and fires it to the shortstop, Connor Elkins, out there for the out on nicely at second base.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 15, Bradley Johnson.
So Ramey on first base. He's been aboard all 3 times tonight. First inning he got on thanks to an error on the first baseman. Then he got a single in the third. Now the fielder's choice. There's the move again from Gavin Fling. That was a little too close for comfort. As Jacob Ramey getting a healthy lead there, challenging Gavin Fling. We've seen Fling already pick off 3 Highlanders. Froze him again. I think he, just in safely. Really, really close play at first base. Huntington can ill afford to get another runner picked off here in the 5th inning. They got to make something happen. Parkersburg leading 4-2. Johnson takes it. Ball 1 as the catcher now, Chaz Elam, fires it down to Noah Holland at first base. They're intent on keeping Jacob Ramey close. Here we go, Fling. Comes set. He's going to first base with this one. Ramey back safely that time, no problem. Here we go, Fling delivers this one to the plate. Rocketed right to the shortstop. That's a tailor-made double play ball. They convert the double play, 6-4-3. Elkins to Myers to Holland. And that's 5 innings in the books. Parkersburg leads it 4-2. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind.
We're back here on MyTown TV as we're set to start the 6th inning of play. Parkersburg leads Huntington 4-2 here in the first round of the Class 4A West Virginia playoffs. I'd like to remind you the West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools and their students by providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich the educational experience of all participants. Play, perform, compete
Now
together.
batting for the Big Reds, number 4, Jackson Myers.
Parkersburg has their number 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here in the 6th inning. Jackson Myers leads things off and fouls it back to the screen. 0-1 the count. Jamie Legg, the starting pitcher for Huntington tonight, the senior, still out there on the mound for the Highlanders. Rocks into his motion, delivers the pitch just low outside there. It looks like 1 ball and 1 strike to Jackson Myers, who hit a deep ball to center field that center fielder Jacob Ramey misjudged a bit, came in on it and then wound up going back on it, made it back to it, just fell out of his glove. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Myers. He belts that one to left field. The left fielder comes in on it, makes the play. Nice job by Evan Childers, judging that one correctly. 1 away here in the 6th. Here comes Evan Schulteis.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 17, Evan Schulteis.
Schulteis came into the game hitting a chilly 0.50 average, but he did have a single back in the 4th inning. 1 for 2 tonight. 2-0 the count to Schulteis, the number 9 hitter. Parkersburg would love to get him aboard for the top of their order. Legg delivers the pitch, fouled off, 2 balls and 1 strike. Legg delivers the pitch. Must have been down low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Schulteis comes up with another hit. I tell you what, I said he had a 0.50 average. He's improving on that quickly here tonight. He's 2 for 3. Base hit. That'll bring the pitcher up,
Now
Gavin
batting for the
Fling.
Big Reds, number 7, Gavin Fling.
Fling is 1 for 3 so far in the game. He singled back in the 4th. The 4th inning, which was the big inning for Parkersburg in this game. That's when they got their 4 runs. Legg, the breaking ball's in there on the inside corner. Strike 1. To Fling. Parker Woods waits on deck for Parkersburg. This one hit to the shortstop, Cash White. He fields it, flips it on to second. No, he fires it into right field. The runner going to stay right at second base. So another error on the Huntington Highlanders. They have not helped themselves in that way. Gavin Fling reaches first base. Schulteis down at second now.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 25, Parker Woods.
Here comes Parker Woods. He is 1 for 3. Hitting well over 400 coming into the game. 5 home runs. He has significant power. 2 runners on for the Big Reds. Down in the dirt with that one. 1 ball and no strikes. Legg to Woods. Down low, 2-0. Top half of the 6th inning here from Cook Holbrook Field in Huntington High. Woods puts this one toward the shortstop. Cash White dives, knocks it down. They're going to send the runner home. Schulteis coming home. There's the throw. Play at the plate. They got him. He didn't even make it to the plate. Good play by Cash White out there to run it down and fire it home to Xavier Goodwin to hold this lead at 4-2. Big play at this moment in the game. So Schulteis has gunned down at home.
Now batting for
The
Big
second
Reds,
out.
number 2, Chaz.
In the meantime,
Elam.
Gavin Fling made his way on over to third base. Parker Woods slid into second there. Here comes Chaz Elam. He has hit the ball hard a couple times tonight. Certainly has the ability. There's a strike on the inside corner. Big at bat in this game with 2 runners out there in scoring position. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Breaking ball, it's skied into the air near the dugout over there, just on top of the dugout as Caleb nicely gave chase. Ran out of room. But 0-2 the count. Here from Jamie Legg. Working against Chaz Elam, the number 3 hitter for the Big Reds. Legg steps off the mound, composes himself, and now he'll try it again against Elam. Sets in the stretch, delivers the pitch. Elam blasts it to center field. Ramey right on it. It gets the 3rd out. Big job there by Jamie Legg getting out of that inning unscathed. So we go to the bottom half of the 6th here on MyTown TV. The score remains 4-2. Parkersburg leads. We'll be right back. Here on MyTown TV as we head to the bottom half of inning number 6. Parkersburg leads Huntington 4-2. Starting pitcher Gavin Fling still out on the mound for the Big Reds. Huntington has their 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up here in the 6th. Xavier Goodwin, Cash White, and Cooper Mayo. You would think the Highlanders, this is the time they want to get the job done here in the bottom half of inning number 6. They only have one more chance after this. But the heart of the order is due up here in this 6th inning. And here comes Xavier Goodwin to the plate.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 4, Xavier Goodwin.
Goodwin 1 for 2 in the game. He singled back in the 1st. He struck out in the 3rd. They need his best effort here against Gavin Fling, who hits the outside corner with the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. That one well off the plate, 1-1. Goodwin rockets that one past the third base coach over there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fling the 1-2. Chop to second base. Let's see what the second baseman can do with it. He fields it well and throws it on to first base for the out. Jackson Myers to Noah Holland. 1 away here in the 6th. That'll bring cleanup hitter Cash White to the plate.
Cash White.
Fling having a really good outing for Parkersburg here on the mound tonight, holding Huntington to 2 runs. Cash White takes ball 1. Well, his team plated 4 in the 4th, and that's all they've needed so far. Batted around. All 9 hitters hit that inning. That one caught the outside corner. Flang rocks into his motion, delivers that pitch well off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom half of inning number 6. Cleanup hitter for Huntington is at the plate. White swings and fouls it off. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Gavin Fling delivers the 2-2. White, little check swing. Third baseman tries to barehand it, cannot do so. It's an infield single for Cash White. Put that one in just the right spot, so Huntington has a base runner. That's what they need right now, base runners here to try to chip their way back into this game against Gavin Fling and Parkersburg.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 6, Cooper Mayo.
Here comes Cooper Mayo. He's 0 for 2 in the game, struck out in the 2nd and grounded out to Connor Elkins at short in the 4th. Now once again, we'll see the game played with Cash White over on first base with the great move of Gavin Fling that we've seen several times this game. Cash White was a victim of one of those pickoffs already in the game. He dived safely back into the bag. Back in the 3rd inning, that inning was ended with Cash White getting picked off first base. He has a pretty healthy lead over there again. That'll likely induce Fling to fire it over, and he does again, and the tag's applied. He's safe again. Fling comes set, delivers this one to the plate. It's fouled off by Mayo. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Fling delivers it plateward off the plate. They try it again down to first base. They're intent on holding Cash White close. Chaz Elam down to Noah Holland. Credit to Parkersburg here tonight. As many throws as they've tried to first base to hold Huntington runners close. No throws have gotten past. That was one almost right there. Noah Holland had to leap over Cash White to get that one. Usually you see this many attempts to hold runners on. Something bad's bound to happen at some point. There's the pitch to the plate. That one grounded right to the left side. The shortstop has his work cut out for him. He cannot make the play. It's an infield single deep in the hole there at shortstop. So Huntington has runners on first and second. It's Cooper Mayo on first, Cash White on second. And here comes Grady Franks.
Now batting for the Highlanders, number 14, Grady Franks.
So they've got the base runners on that they needed here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, trailing by 2 to Parkersburg. Here comes Grady Franks. He's 0 for 2, reached via an error, struck out. That one well inside. 1 ball and no strikes to Franks. Evan Childers, the number 7 batter, stands on deck for Huntington. Fling comes set in the stretch, delivers the pitch on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Heard the words big strike zone from the Huntington dugout, and it certainly is. but credit to the umpire. He's called it both ways all night. He likes the entire plate and a few inches on either side. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runners on for the Highlanders. That's a base hit up the middle by Grady Franks, hammered into center field. A little bit too hard, actually, as the ball reached Parker Woods very quickly. They had to hold the runner at third base, but good news for Huntington is the bases are full now. Cash White at third base, Cooper Mayo out at second, Grady Franks at first. And here we go.
Number 12, Evan Childers.
Evan Childers, senior, on this Huntington High team. Going to come to the plate, but not before the Parkersburg coach will take a trip to the mound. Let's do one of the reads for you here while he's taking that trip to the mound. The West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission promotes athletics that provide lifelong and life-quality learning experiences to high school students while enhancing their achievement of educational goals. Play, perform, compete together. And remember, as always, they'd like to remind you, the WVSSAC reminds you today's athletic event is not about winning at all costs, disrespecting others, or criticizing the athletes, coaches, or officials. It's about learning and growing, developing character, and competing with class. Please keep it positive and bench bad behavior. Bases are full, bottom of the 6th inning. Enough of my reads. This game is on the line right here. Evan Childers stands up, but the base is full as it's playoff baseball right here from Cook Holbrook Field. Parkersburg leading 4-2. White on third, Mayo on second, Franks on first. And Childers standing in 1 for 1 on the game. He doubled back in the second and walked in the fourth. That pitch gets away from the catcher. That's going to score a run. Make it 4-3. So 1 run already in for Huntington. Now they have 2 runners out in scoring position. And 1 ball and no strikes to Evan Childers. White was the runner who came across home. Mayo goes to third. Franks goes to second. There's the pitch. Oh, my. Childers took a cut at that one. He wanted that one. It looks like Huntington has brought in a pinch runner at second base, number 25. It's Tyler Long has come in to run at second base for Grady Franks. I didn't catch that earlier, just now noticed it. 2 balls and 1 strike to Childers. 2 runners on. The go-ahead run stands at second base in the form of Tyler Long. Childers needs to get that bat on the ball here. He swings and misses. The ball gets away from the catcher. They're going to try to make the play at home. They make it home safe. It's 4-4. Nice job by Cooper Mayo coming across home plate and tying this one up. As Long moves on to third. So Huntington has managed to plate the tying run, the 3rd run, and the 4th run this inning without having gotten the RBI hit. They've gotten them on some wild pitches / pass balls, whatever you want to call it there. This one chopped down the third base side. It's a fair ball fielded by the third baseman, knocked down, but it's going to be safe at first base, obviously. Evan Childers gets the base hit, putting that one in the right spot. Credit goes to Landon Allman there for just knocking that one down.
Now batting for the
So we have a new ball game here, 4-4. And here's the pitcher, Jamie Legg, standing in with only 1 out, runners on the corners. Childers at first, Long at third. Yeah, Childers has a short lead at first base. He knows better than to even think about getting picked off right here by Gavin Fling here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The tie ball game, runners on the corners. Jamie Legg at the plate, puts down a bunt, and boy, he puts down a beautiful bunt. That's going to get the run home. The squeeze play scores. Tyler Long, and Huntington has taken the lead 5-4. Absolutely outstanding bunt by Jamie Legg. Gets the run home, and Huntington leads at 5-4 now. Another pinch runner coming out. It's Matt Hood. He's going to try it again. As he comes in for, looks like Jamie Legg, the pitcher, going to go rest and try to get his arm ready for the 7th inning. Now, Matt Hood, earlier in the game, he came in the game and he saw one play. He saw the pickoff throw to first base of Gavin Fling, but that won't be happening this time. Huntington has runners on first and second with 1 out. 5 singles in a row for Huntington here in the 6th inning of different varieties. That one a bunt single. The number 9 hitter is up, Caleb Nicely. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Grounded out to the third baseman in the 2nd. Singled in the 5th, the last inning. Great comeback for Huntington here in the bottom half of the 6th. They lead at 5-4. Fling down low with that one, low and inside. If you're wondering, Parkersburg in their 7th inning, they have their 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. So it's not going to be easy work for the Highlanders. They'd like to add some more insurance runs here if they can. Nicely pops that one high into the air. The first baseman gives chase, but it's out of play. Noah Holland watches it fall on the other side of the fence. The count is 1-2 to Nicely. Good news for Huntington here is, barring a double play, Jacob Ramey, the team's leading hitter, will get a chance here in this inning. There's only 1 out. Fling comes set, delivers the pitch. That was inside. 2-2 the count to Nicely. The sophomore hitter for Huntington stands back in the box, ready to face the 2-2 offering from Gavin Fling. It's down low. He's ran the count full. Having a tough time here in this 6th inning, as Jamie Legg for Huntington had back in the 4th inning. But Huntington on top, 5-4. Nicely chops it and fouls that one off his leg. He'll walk it off and try it again, full count. Fling steps up onto the mound, ready to deliver his payoff pitch to Caleb Nicely. And he walked him. We got the bases full again for Huntington. Childers over at third.
Now batting for the Highlanders,
Hood out at second, running for Jamie Legg. Nicely over at first. And here comes Jacob Ramey. You can't ask for better than this if you're Huntington. Your 400-plus hitter, to be precise, 427 coming into the game, is up with the bases full. He's due. There's a strike from Gavin Fling. Ramey reached via an error in the first, a single in the third, and fielder's choice in the 5th. He's put the bat on the ball every time here against Fling. Swings and misses that time, though. No balls and 2 strikes. Bradley Johnson waits on deck. Fling, the 0-2 pitch. He missed with that one. I don't know. It must have been a little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looked like he absolutely froze Ramey on that one and put it over the plate, but not so. Not to be. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ramey gets the bat on this one. Fling fields it. He's going to come home with it. Good job by Fling getting the lead runner and getting the force at home. So Ramey will be aboard again with the fielder's choice. The bases are still going to be loaded. 1-2 on the out on Evan Childers at home. Hood moves on to third, nicely to second.
Now batting for
So here comes
Highlanders, number
Bradley Johnson.
16, Bradley Johnson.
Johnson's 1 for 3. He singled back in the third. He grounded out to the second baseman, his last at bat. Jackson Myers out there at second. Fling comes set. Huntington has the 5-4 lead. Johnson swings and fouls it out of play. Be big here if Fling can keep the Big Reds within one with the bases full of Highlanders here in the bottom of the sixth. Fling delivers the pitch. That one hammered right to the second baseman. He makes the play, fires it on to first base for the out. Nice job by Jackson Myers onto Noah Holland. Huntington, though, bats around in the sixth. We go to the seventh. It is Huntington 5, Parkersburg 4. Parkersburg has hitters 4, 5, and 6 due up. We'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
Your home protects your family. We protect your home. Restoration RX tackles water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup. Available 24/7 in the tri-state. Restoration RX. Call 606-694-1096 today. Peace of mind starts here.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Ranger Rodney here. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards? Give me that.
Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, Parker.
Parks Reward. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands.
Yeah. We're back here on MyTown TV as Huntington has decided to go to the bullpen. A call to the bullpen here in the seventh inning. Trying to bring in a pitcher to come in and complete the save. Definitely a save situation here for the Highlanders. They're bringing in Bradley Johnson to pitch. Bradley Johnson has thrown 16 innings so far this season. Struck out 15, walked 11. Over those 16 innings he has pitched. Has a 2.57 earned run average. 4-0 on the season. They're bringing him in to try to finish off the Parkersburg Big Reds here in the first round of the Class 4A West Virginia playoffs here on MyTown TV. He'll be facing the number 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Parkersburg. So Parkersburg has been looking at the left-hand offerings of Jamie Legg all night. Now it's going to be the right arm of Bradley Johnson trying to get the save. See how he does coming in as the closer here. Looks like number 5 headed out to second base for, if I see that right, maybe I'm seeing the number wrong. Number 9 went to second base. Okay, Matt Hood came into the game at second base now. Thank you. For Huntington, Johnson with the big hook there gets a 1 ball, 1 strike against Connor Elkins. Elkins 2 for 3 in the game. He's doubled and singled his last 2 at-bats. Fouls that one back to the screen. So Legg out of the game now. Hood at second base. Bradley Johnson, the pitcher, on the mound for Huntington. Delivers the 1-2 pitch. That one hammered into left field by Connor Elkins. He's 3 for 4 now. Base hit by the number 4 hitter for Parkersburg.
Now batting for the Big Reds, number 9, Tyler Cameron.
So Bradley Johnson, no easy work here against the 4, 5, and 6 hitters of The Parkersburg Big Reds. Tyler Cameron, the designated hitter, stands in now with a runner on first base. I like that. Johnson just reared back and fired that one right across the outside corner of the plate. Strike one against Cameron. Short lead over at first base by Connor Elkins. Not looking to go. Swing and a miss by Tyler Cameron. Let's see if Bradley Johnson can finish him off here. 0-2 count. Top of the seventh. Huntington leads it 5-4. Johnson comes set, takes a deep breath, delivers the pitch just off the plate. Nice work there by Xavier Goodwin, trying to frame that one up for the umpire. He didn't go for it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson comes set again, delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Big first out of the 7th inning. That'll bring Noah Holland to the plate. Noah Holland is 1 for 3 in the game. He had a single back in the 4th inning when Parkersburg plated their 4 runs. Now he sandwiched 2 strikeouts around that in the 2nd and the 5th inning. Johnson fires it over to Franks at first base, keeping Elkins close. Johnson comes plateward this time, off the plate, inside. 1 ball and no strikes to Holland. Bradley Johnson off the plate with that one. 2 balls and no strikes to Holland. Holland rips it to second base. Hood makes the play. On to shortstop, makes the force out, gets the lead runner. Good job by the sophomore Matt Hood coming into the game at second base, getting right involved in the action immediately in a big play. They're getting the force out on Connor Elkins, 4-6 for the 2nd out of the inning. So Parkersburg has a runner on first base. That's Noah Holland. So Cole Sisk stands in as the Parkersburg last chance in this game, as the Big Reds are going to bring out a pinch runner at first base. Number 6, a senior. That's the senior on this Parkersburg team.
Will be number 6, C.J. Caritas.
C.J. Caritas. I'll go with the fine PA man's here's pronunciation of Caritas. I like it. So Caritas over at first base. He would represent the tying run now for Parkersburg. And it's Cole Sisk at the plate. He checks swings. Goes up the middle. Matt Hood makes the play on to first base. That's the ball game. The Huntington Highlanders win this one 5-4 in the first round of the West Virginia Class 4A playoffs. See the Highlanders celebrating their win. They will go on to play the winner of George Washington and Parkersburg South. We'll try to get some information on that one for you as we head to the Restoration RX postgame show here on MyTown TV.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Have you tried the new Chick-fil-A Jalapeno Ranch Club?
Did you say ranch?
I need a little ranch. Ranch, come on, meet me at the ranch. Ranch, I wanna let my boo start loud.
Candied bacon. A buttermilk ranch bun. With a jalapeno kick.
The way it goes at the ranch.
Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. It's Chick-fil-A chicken, all ranched up.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
We're back here on the Restoration RX post-game show. You see the teams huddling on each side of the field here. Huntington on the third base side, Parkersburg on the first base side. It was a very competitive game here this evening from Cook Holbrook Field. The Huntington Highlanders win it 5-4. On a big sixth inning, the Huntington Highlanders plated 3 runs in the bottom half of the sixth inning to win the game. Parkersburg had taken the lead on Huntington in the fourth inning by plating 4 runs, but Huntington came through and came back and won this one 5-4. They'll go on to face the winner of George Washington and Parkersburg South. Let's go down the stats for you tonight. Parkersburg looked like this. At the plate, Gavin Fling was 1 for 4. Parker Woods 1 for 4. Chaz Elam 0 for 4. Connor Elkins was the man of the night at the plate for the Big Reds, 3 for 4 from his cleanup spot. Tyler Cameron 0 for 4. Noah Holland 1 for 4. Cole Sisk 1 for 4. Jackson Myers 0 for 2. And Evan Schulteis 2 for 3 from the 9th spot. Good job by Schulteis tonight. Gavin Fling took the loss, pitching all 6 innings for the Parkersburg Big Reds. Huntington looked like this at the plate, and Huntington looked very impressive at the plate. I got to say tonight, every player in the starting lineup got a hit for the Huntington Highlanders. Can't ask for any better than that. 1 for 4 for Jacob Ramey, 1 for 4 for Bradley Johnson, 1 for 3 for Xavier Goodwin, 1 for 3 for Cash White, 1 for 3 for Cooper Mayo, 1 for 3 for Grady Franks. Evan Childers was 2 for 2. Jamie Legg pitched a fine game and was 2 for 3 from the plate as well. Caleb Nicely 1 for 2. The winning pitcher for Huntington was Jamie Legg. He went 6 innings and struck out 6 over those 6 innings. And Bradley Johnson, his fellow senior, came into the game in the 7th inning and got the save for the Huntington Highlanders. So thank you all for joining us tonight here from Cook Holbrook Field at Huntington High up on the hill here in Huntington, West Virginia. Thanks to Josh Pack on the camera, Grant Sutherland on production. I am Ryan Parker. Good night, everybody.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
I was tired,
wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
When disaster strikes, don't wait. Call Restoration RX. Water, fire, mold, sewage cleanup, handled fast by certified pros. Call Restoration RX 606-694-1096 today. We restore your home and your peace of mind.
Rights to this WVSSAC championship event have been granted to MyTown TV by the West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written permission of the WVSSAC is prohibited.